Good evening, and welcome to the 2024 Democratic primary. Just moments away, the Iowa caucus will take place. The 5 Democrats running for the Democratic nomination are Vice President Kamala Harris, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, Indiana Policeman Denver Leverett, West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin, and Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar. We have 3 senators running and 1 former senator. In the nationwide polls, Sanders and Harris are in an extremely close race. Harris is just up by 2%. She has 43% of the nationwide vote. Sanders has 41% of the nationwide vote. Leverett has only 1% of the nationwide vote. Manchin has 8% of the nationwide vote, and Klobuchar has 7%. So really, this is a race between Sanders and Harris. It would take something amazing for Manchin and Klobuchar to get the nomination, and Leverett is almost certainly completely out of the race. And in the Iowa poll, Sanders is ahead with 41%, to Harris's 38%, to Manchin and Klobuchar's 10%, and to Leverett's 1%. And in New Hampshire, the polls are shown. Sanders is 47%, Harris is 45%, Manchin has 4%, Klobuchar has 3% only, much different compared to her 2020 third place win here, and Leverett has 1%. And in Nevada, Harris has 50%, Sanders has 46%, Manchin has 3%, Klobuchar has 2%, and Leverett has 1%. And in South Carolina, Harris leads with 67%, to Sanders' 32%, to Leverett's and Manchin's 0%, so less than a percentage point, and to Klobuchar's 1%. And it is now February 3rd, 2024, and the Iowa caucus has just taken place. This is breaking news. Kamala Harris has won. She has won the Iowa caucus, even though Bernie Sanders led in the polls here. She has won narrowly with 45% to Sanders' 43%, Klobuchar's 10%, and Joe Manchin's 2%. Kamala Harris has won the Iowa caucus. And it is now February 11th, 2024, and Bernie Sanders, as expected by polls, has won the New Hampshire primary with 34% of the vote to Harris's 31%, and Klobuchar, in a huge upset, once again wins 3rd place as she did in 2020 with an amazing 20%, even though she was just polling 3% in polls, and Joe Manchin got 11%. This is breaking news. This is huge for the Sanders campaign. Bernie Sanders will carry the state of New Hampshire and the primary. And we have breaking news, very important news. Joe Manchin has dropped out of the presidential race tonight after the results have come in from New Hampshire. He came in second to last, only in front of Denver Leverett. The West Virginia senator states earlier today that if he did not place 3rd or higher in New Hampshire, that he would drop out. He has kept true to his word, making an announcement in Manchester today and posting it on Twitter. Joe Manchin is out of the race. And it is now February 22nd, 2024, and this is breaking news. Kamala Harris has won the Nevada caucus. She has won here with 49% of the vote. This is, Bernie Sanders did win the state in 2020, so it has flipped into the Harris column. She has won 49% here, to Bernie Sanders' 45%, to Klobuchar's 4%, and Denver Leverett's 2%. Kamala Harris will carry Nevada. And it is now February 29th, 2024, and Kamala Harris, as Joe Biden did in 2020, will carry every single county in the state of South Carolina. She has won 63% of the vote here, to Bernie's 36%, to Klobuchar's 1%, and Denver Leverett's 0%. And we are now done with our first 4 primaries, and Super Tuesday is about to come. And Harris does lead in the nationwide vote. She has 51% of the nationwide vote. Sanders has 45%, Klobuchar has 3%, and Leverett has 1%. And it is March 3rd, 2024. It is Super Tuesday, and many states will be called. Harris will carry every single county in Alabama. And in Arkansas, she will carry all but 2 counties. And in California, Harris will carry the state of California. Sorry that there's a picture of Bernie there. This is her home state. She will carry 51% of the vote to Bernie Sanders, 46%, Klobuchar's 2%, and Leverett 1%. This is a flip from 2020, where Bernie Sanders actually won it in the Democratic primary. But now Harris, as it is her home state, she will carry the state of California. And in Colorado, Bernie Sanders will carry the state as expected with 56% of the vote. And in Maine, Bernie Sanders will win, even though Biden did in 2020. He will win 50% of the vote here to Kamala Harris's 44%. And in Massachusetts, Kamala Harris will narrowly pull out a win with 51% of the vote, not much. And in Minnesota, Amy Klobuchar will win her home state. This is her home state. She has won just narrowly with 35% of the vote to Sanders' 33%, to Harris' 31%. This is amazing that Kamala Harris comes in third. This is likely the only time that she will do so. And to Denver, Leverett's 0%. And in North Carolina, Kamala Harris will win every single county. And in Oklahoma, Kamala Harris will carry the state by 14 percentage points. She wins 54% of the vote here. And in Tennessee, she will carry all but 5 counties with 56% of the vote. And in Texas, Bernie Sanders will win. This is an amazing call here. This is so huge to the Sanders campaign. This is enormous to the Sanders campaign. He needed Texas. It was a strong Biden state, but it has flipped into the Sanders column, for Kamala Harris is extremely unpopular. Bernie Sanders has won the state. In other news, Denver Leverett has carried 3 counties in Texas and has won 4% of the vote here. Pretty cool. There was a tie in one county, but this is huge for the Sanders campaign. Bernie Sanders will carry the state of Texas with 50% of the vote to Harris's 45%, to Leverett's 4%. He has finished third, to Klobuchar's 1%. And in Utah, it's still Super Tuesday. Sanders will carry the state of Utah, carrying all but 1 county. In Vermont, he will carry every single county in his home state. And in Virginia, Kamala Harris is the projected winner, winning by 5 percentage points. And we have breaking news coming out of Super Tuesday. Amy Klobuchar has dropped out of the race this afternoon after Super Tuesday. This was expected, and she said it herself that she wanted to stay in the race until Super Tuesday so she could therefore win her home state of Minnesota and go into the convention with at least some delegates. She did carry her home state and does have the delegates, but doesn't have the momentum to win any other state. Now the race only has Harris, Sanders, and Leverett left in it. And in Idaho, Bernie Sanders is the projected winner. By the way, it's now March 10th after Super Tuesday, March 10th, 2024. As expected, he will carry the state. And in Michigan, Kamala Harris will carry the strong African-American population, and she will therefore win the state with 53% of the vote. And in Mississippi, she will carry every single county. And in Missouri, she will carry all but 2 counties. And in North Dakota, Bernie Sanders is the projected winner with 64% of the vote. In Washington, Bernie Sanders will carry 51% of the vote, a very narrow win. He will only win by 2 percentage points, but he will carry the state. And it's still March 10th, and Kamala Harris will win Arizona with 52% of the vote, just 5 more percentage points than Bernie Sanders. And now March 10th is over with, and this is our new national vote here. Kamala Harris still leads with 52% of the vote now. With that strong South, it will narrow up because of the Midwest. And Bernie Sanders has 47%, and Denver Leverett has 1%. And we have breaking news. It is now March 17th, 2024. Kamala Harris will carry the state of Florida. Many delegates here with 60% of the vote. And in Illinois, Kamala Harris will win 57% of the vote. And now it's April 7th, 2024, and Bernie Sanders will carry the state of Wisconsin very narrowly with only 51% of the vote. And in Alaska, it's April 10th now. Bernie Sanders will carry 64% of the vote, winning all but 1 county. It's now April 17th. Bernie Sanders will carry the state of Wyoming and 55% of the vote. It's now April 28th, 2024, and Kamala Harris will carry the state of Ohio very narrowly, winning only by 2 percentage points. She won 51% of the vote here. And it is now May 2nd, 2024, and Bernie Sanders will carry the state of Kansas, winning all but 4 counties. He wins 55% of the vote here. In Nebraska, Bernie Sanders is the projected winner by a wide margin with 56% of the vote. Denver Leverett carries a surprising 5% here and winning one county. It is now May 19th, 2024, and Bernie Sanders will carry the state of Oregon, losing only 3 counties. He wins 58% of the vote here. And in Hawaii, Bernie Sanders will win every county with 70% of the vote. And in Washington, D.C., it's now June 2nd, 2024, and Bernie Sanders will lose. Kamala Harris will win with 87% of the vote. And in Indiana, Denver Leverett will narrowly pull out a win. This is his home state. He got a lot of votes from southern Indiana, where his own Jefferson County is located. In Jefferson County, they really turned out for him, and Denver Leverett will narrowly carry his home state of Indiana with 35% of the vote. To Bernie Sanders is 33%, and Kamala Harris comes in third place with 32%. It is still June 2nd, 2024, and Kamala Harris will win the state of Maryland with 61% of the vote. But in Montana, Bernie Sanders will win by 5 percentage points. And in New Mexico, Kamala Harris will pull out a big one, 62% of the vote. And in Pennsylvania, still June 2nd, Kamala Harris will win with 56% of the vote. And in Rhode Island, Bernie Sanders will win by 4 percentage points, surprisingly, with only 52%, carrying all but one county. Sanders will carry the state of Rhode Island. And Sanders will carry South Dakota. The map looks very similar to the 2016 Democratic primary, whereas he versus Hillary Clinton, he has won by 3 percentage points. This is a flip from 2016, where Clinton won it narrowly, but now Bernie will win it narrowly with 51% of the vote. And after June 2nd, this is our new nationwide vote. Only a few states to be called left. Bernie Sanders has taken the lead. This is amazing. This is breaking news here. This is huge for the Sanders campaign. He has taken the lead. He has 50% of the vote. Kamala Harris has 49%, and Denver Leverett has 1%, mostly coming from southern Indiana. And in Georgia, it's now June 9th, 2024. Kamala Harris will win every single county. And it's still June 9th. And in West Virginia, Bernie will carry every single county as expected. And in Kentucky, it's now June 23rd, 2024. Kamala Harris will narrowly pull out a win by 4 percentage points. And in New York, Bernie Sanders will carry 50% of the vote to Kamala Harris's 49%. This is huge for the Sanders campaign. He was not expected to win the state of New York, so this is a major win, especially saying that when he faced off against Hillary Clinton in 2016, Hillary was able to win it because it is her home state. But this is a major flip, and it will go to Bernie Sanders. And in Delaware, the president's home state, Kamala Harris will win every single county. And in New Jersey, she will win all but one county with 59% of the vote. It's now July 11th, 2024, and Kamala Harris will carry the state of Louisiana, carrying all but 3 counties. And in Connecticut, it is August 11th, 2024, and Kamala Harris will win the state of Connecticut with 51% of the vote, and a very narrow win. And it is now August 17th, 2024. We are at the Democratic National Convention, and no candidate has taken the majority plus 1. No candidate has enough delegates to win the nomination. And the superdelegates have just been cast and assigned. It's now August 18th, one day later, 2024. This is breaking news. Kamala Harris has won the vast majority of superdelegates, and the Bernie crowd is once again angry. Kamala Harris will win the presidential nomination. It's now August 20th, 2024, and Kamala Harris has accepted the nomination for President of the United States. Kamala Harris has won, and Bernie supporters are only more mad as they were in 2016 because they feel the election was once again stolen from them due to superdelegates being assigned to the establishment-backed candidate. Kamala Harris has won, beating Sanders, Manchin, Klobuchar, and Leverett. Kamala Harris is the winner of the 2024 Democratic nomination.